Hello everyone, welcome back to computer class. Today I am going to start new lesson, the lesson number 3 from your textbook, that is advanced features of word processor. First one, content, introduction about word processor, types of special tools in a word, and formatting tool. In that formatting tool, format painter, shadow effect and subscript and superscript. First is introduction. Introduction about a word processor. Word processor means what? Word processor is nothing but MS Word. You know, right? What is MS Word? Okay. How to open MS Word? You know, right? What is the use of MS Word here? MS Word, where and all we will use MS Word. MS Word is used to create the document. Document is nothing but Word. To type a letter, we will use MS Word, right? To type a letter, to type a question paper also. In a school, to type a question paper also, they will use MS Word, right? And also, there are many features that allow you to add graphics to your document. Means in a MS Word, if you are going to type, means you can change the color of that, right? And you can change the style of that, whatever effects you can give a border to that sheet, everything you can give, right? And also this is used in offices. Mainly it will be used in offices and newspaper industries to create a newspaper, everything, and also in a schools. You know, right? Why they will use in a school, you already know that. And the MS Word will be used in a many fields. Okay, you can use for various purposes, to create a letter, to send a letter, to give a effects to a letter. So many uses were there using a MS Word. In a MS Word, mainly there are 3 types of tools were there. First one, formatting tool. Second is editing tool. Third one is drawing tool. Mainly there are 3 types of tools: formatting tool, editing tool and drawing tool. Yeah. First is formatting tool. First type of tool in a MS Word is formatting tool, right? This formatting tool is used to enhance the look of a document. Enhance in the sense to increase the look of the document, we will use this formatting tools. In the formatting tool, first type of tool is format painter. Okay, what is this format painter? Applying the same formatting means color, style and size to multiple pieces of text or paragraph. The meaning of format painter is, for example, in a MS Word you have typed 2 paragraphs. Okay, first paragraph and a second paragraph. First paragraph you have already given some style, color, everything you have changed for that. But you want to change that same as it is for the second paragraph. Instead of selecting and changing everything, you can use one shortcut tool. That shortcut tool is known as a format painter. How to change that, I'll explain step by step. Okay, you can see this document, right? First 5 points or 5 questions were in a red color, and style also everything is changed. Same as it is, you want to give for 6 to 10 questions. Okay, what steps you need to follow? Step 1, select the old text. What is this old text? Means 1 to 5 questions were there, right? That is the old text here. You need to select that document first, then click on a home and then select format painter. Down you can see right, this window. In this you can see this image. In this image you can see in a home tab only format painter is present. Okay, see here format painter is that. You need to click on that format painter. Now you can see the pointer is changed to a paintbrush icon. Means the mouse pointer shape will change like a paintbrush. Okay, then you need to select a new text. New text means 6 to 10 points were there, right? You need to select that. Okay, after selecting that, release the mouse pointer. After releasing the mouse pointer, the new text in the sense what? New 6 to 10 questions were there, right? That question was also changed to a old 5 question style, color, everything is like same as it is, like a first document to a second document, same style will be there. What is the use of format painter? Format painter is used to apply a same formatting to a multiple pieces of a text or a paragraph. Second type of effect is shadow effect. You can give a shadow effect to a text or to a picture or to a shape. Okay. it will look little different. Not full changes won't be there. It will look little different, okay, from a original one. How to give a shadow effect? We need to follow some steps. Step 1, click Insert tab. Step 2, click Shape button. Step 3, select the shape and draw. How to select it? Step 1, you need to click on an Insert tab. Insert tab will be present in a home page only, it will be present, right? Next, step 2, click Shape button. You can see this window. In this window, I have selected already the Shape button. Afterwards, so many shapes will come. You can select any one of this shape and you can draw using a mouse pointer. Okay, now the shape is ready. The original shape is ready to give a shadow effect, right? Step 4, select the shape and click Format tab that appears under Drawing tool and click Shape Effect in Shape Style group. Means step 4, you need to select that old shape. I have drawn that circle. Okay, select that shape and click on a Format option. Format option is present. After selecting the image or a text only, you will get the Format option. Okay, see here, I have selected that Format option. Okay, afterwards, down of that Format option only, you will get shadow effect. See here, shadow effect. So many shadow effects you will get, right? In that shadow effect, pick any shadow effect as per your choice. You can select any one of the shadow effect from a drop down list. Now, the selected image or a text is ready with the shadow effect. The original one you can see, right of that I have given the 3D shadow effect. So, the image is little different from a original one. Next is shadow effect to a vertex. Okay, you are giving the shadow effect instead to a rectangle or a shape. You are giving a shadow effect to a vertex. Some of the steps are same. Step 1, click Insert tab and step 2, click Word Art button and select a word art style from a drop down list. You can see this window, right? First step, you need to click on Insert tab. Okay, it will be present upside only. Then right side you can see A symbol, that is a word art. Click on that word art button and select a word art style. This drop down list you will get. So many colors of word art style will be there. You can select any one of the word art style from a drop down list and you can draw using that. Next, step 4, write your text in a text box. Like this text box will come. I have written good morning. You can write any one of this text. Okay. Next, select the text and click the format. You need to select the text and click the format. And step 6, click Shape Effect and click one of the shadow effect. See this window, I have selected the text. So I will get upside format option. Down of that format option, you will get shape effect. In that shape effect, you will get so many style of that shadow. You can select any one of the style from that. Next topic is about subscript and superscript. What is the meaning of subscript and superscript? First, I'll explain about a superscript. It is used to represent some text or data above the normal line. Subscript is used to represent some of the text or data below the normal line. You will get to know what is above the normal line, what is below the normal line. Okay. First, I'll explain about a superscript. See here, in this image, you will get to know x power 4 plus y power 2. 4 and 2 were above the normal line, right? Yes, right. How to give that 4 and 2 above the normal line? We need to follow some steps to give like that. Okay. First, step 1, write the text x4 plus y2. Means normally how you will write? Write like that only. Next, now select the number 4. Means which text or which letter you want to see up of the normal line, above the normal line. We need to select that. And click superscript option in a font group. Font group means you can see this font group, right? X power 2. This option is called as a superscript option. You need to click that superscript option. Now, only the 4 will come above the normal line. Okay. Next, you want to give the 2 also in above the normal line, right? Again, you need to select the number 2. And same as it is, click the superscript option in a font group. Superscript means the text or a word will come above the normal line. Next is about subscript. Okay, subscript means giving the text or a number below the normal line. See, x down 4 plus y 4. Okay, or CO3. For this is mainly used in writing chemical formulas. Okay, CO3 will be in a down of the normal line, right? How to give such kind of effect? First, write the formula as it is. Whatever the formula, same form. Normally, you write. Okay. Then you can give it to a subscript or superscript. That's your wish. CO3. Okay. Now, select the text which you want to see down the normal line. Here, I want to see number 3 in a down of a number line. What is that? Normal line, right? Yes, right. Then, step 3, click subscript option in the home page. In a font group only you will get. See here, X down to. This is known as a subscript. Click on that option, then the 3 will come down of a normal line. Thank you everyone. Have a nice day.